Hi, and welcome back to TikTok Tuesday. I just drew that like 10 minutes ago. So, as you can see, I'm not in my dorm room with crappy lighting. I'm at home with crappy lighting. I graduated. I'm so stoked. I'm just done. I'm done. I got an Apple Watch for graduation. I'm excited about that. I got, y'all, the DSM, the Bible of psychology, and it's purple and gold, which is my school's colors, the University of Montebello. There is a God, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. By the way, the DSM is a Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, if you couldn't see that, 5th edition, because this is the most recent updated version. I'm sure at some point there's going to be a 6th edition, hopefully not soon, because I want this to be the most updated there is, mainly because of the number 5, and that is my OCD number. Anyway, so I am here back at home, done, not working. I need a job. I need money. I need to work. But for now, I am finishing up my TikTok Tuesday, as you know. And for this episode, I wanted to talk about ambassadors and advocates of Tourette syndrome. All the people I have listed are people that raise awareness and foster social acceptance, just like the Tourette Association, on social media specifically, because that's the easiest way to get information out there. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a few ambassadors that I've personally met in Orlando in July at the Tourette Association conference for the ambassadors, the rising leaders, and the young youth ambassadors. And after that, I'll go into some more advocates that I don't know personally, but I met through Instagram and other social media. So I'm going to start with Haley Elmhorst. And she's an awesome Haley because she spells it correctly. I'm just kidding. She spells it like I spell it. If I had $1 for every time someone spelled my name incorrectly, I'd be a millionaire and I wouldn't have to have gone to college. Anyway, so her Instagram is Haley's Life Through a Lens. She is a rising leader ambassador for the Tourette Association of America, and she's also a YouTuber. She has a pretty awesome YouTube channel, actually. So she has her personal, which is Haley's Life Through a Lens, and again, you'll see everybody's handles like in my in the description, and you'll see them. But she also has a YouTube channel called 101 Rabbits, where she talks about all of her little bunnies. She has cute little bunnies, and how to care for them correctly. And I love that because the pet YouTube community is a whole other type of community. You know, you have like the makeup world and then like all the other stuff. I don't know. And then, like actual like platforms and stuff, whatever. And then you have like a pet YouTube community, which is a whole other ballpark. And I would love to be involved with it. I don't do YouTube because I don't know how, and I don't have the equipment. Otherwise I would. But I'm not trying to get roasted by other people. Anyway, Haley's pretty awesome. I love her. So she's a big advocate for Tourette syndrome as well as POTS. Forgive me if I butcher this. POTS is an abbreviation for a form of dysautonomia called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and she's a huge advocate for that as well. So go follow her. She's awesome. My next ambassador I have is Olivia Woodrich. I love this girl so much. Oh my goodness. She is so funny and she is so sweet. So she's ambassador, and she's also Miss Route 66 from Oklahoma, and her platform is Tourette syndrome. So she does an incredible job raising awareness with Tourette syndrome and tics and tic disorders. And she, a few months ago, went to New Mexico for a huge, just the entire, somewhere in Albuquerque, I already can't remember the name of the school, a middle school, where she talked about Tourette syndrome because there was a child getting bullied, and she had about, I want to say, around 1,000 people that she spoke in front of, and it's pretty amazing. And she's just wonderful. Y'all need to follow her. Next I have Christos Lianos, who is another fellow ambassador I met at the Tourette Association. He's a rapper, and y'all, his raps are really cool, okay? I don't care what you say. I love his raps. So he's MC Tick, and that's how he spreads awareness through poetry and rap and music, and I think that just is so cool and an awesome way to spread awareness and talk about everything, you know. That's kind of how I felt when I did show choir, except I never wrote anything myself. I was never that good. Next, I have Kristin Moorehead. She's pretty cool. She was on that show Raising Tourette's on A&E. I don't know if it's still playing, but I remember hearing about it, and then I got to meet her, which is really cool. She's also an ambassador and a YouTuber, so go follow her. She'll do like day-to-day stuff, and she's pretty funny, so y'all should check her out. Next, I have, oh, I went too far, might be. Next, I have Emberly Sevilla, or Sevilla. I'm sorry, I don't know. I think it's Sevilla. She's an ambassador, and she raises Tourette's through social media. She embraces herself through soccer. She also talks a lot, not just about Tourette's, but about suicide and addiction. And she was also on a news network talking about her playing soccer at college, and talking about how her Tourette's, she doesn't let it get in her way, and it's pretty cool. She's a really kind person. I love her. Next, after that, that's all the ambassadors that I met personally, by the way. Those were all the rising leaders. They're wonderful people, and very accepting. Everyone's just understanding in the Tourette community, and that's what I love so much about it. It's just like they get it. You know, and I never had that growing up. So now I have this entire community that I didn't know about. So I'm like super stoked about it. Next, I have Elizabeth MacDonald. She is an incredible artist, and she's the one who illustrated my profile picture of me and my late hams, my Sol and Luna, my little hamster babies. Rest in peace, love them. She's a great artist, and she will show videos of her ticks like in her natural state and how like her day-to-day life is, and she'll illustrate a bunch of different people. They're really good, and in like a short amount of time, girl, like she's so good. I felt so good when she drew me, and so accurately, by the way. It looked really good, and I love it, and it's like my favorite thing ever. Y'all need to follow her. Next, after that, I have Tourette's Cop. Y'all might have heard of him before because he has a pretty big following. Tourette's Cop is a police officer, and he's also on YouTube. He's on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything, where he normalizes law enforcement and Tourette's one ticket at a time. That's straight from his bio, and yeah, he is an awesome advocate for Tourette syndrome. After that, I have Simply Tourette's, or Shylah, and she's just the sweetest thing. She also has an IGTV series called Mindful Mondays, where she talks about mental health and her Tourette syndrome, and she also is on TikTok. So I know I have TikTok Tuesdays, and I'm sure y'all know there's an app called TikTok, or what used to be called Musical.ly, and I'm regret to say that I have TikTok, and I'm 24, and I feel like I should not be watching TikToks, but oh my gosh, they are so funny. It's cringy, but God, they're so good. It's radiating Vine energy. If you are part of the Vine days, that was like prime in like 2013. Anyway, she has a TikTok, and she has TikTok videos. She's Simply Ticks on TikTok, so go follow her. Next, I have Miles R. Walker, King Tourette Syndrome. He's a pretty cool guy. He's an author, so he wrote a book called Me and My Tourette's Motivated by God. So y'all should check him out. He also raises Tourette's through Instagram and talks about it and everything, so it's pretty cool. Next, I have Tourette's podcast, Ben Bowen. I think this guy is amazing. So he is sponsored by the Tourette Association of America. He's a podcaster, Tourette's Podcast, where he weekly posts podcasts just talking about different experiences with Tourette syndrome, and he brings out different guests, sharing about how they navigate through the world, and like talking about their, you know, how misunderstood they are, or their different encounters when you're diagnosed with Tourette syndrome. So he's pretty cool. Also, he has an awesome voice. Like, listening to him talk. I'm not a big podcast person. I tried it, and it's just, I get bored, but he has a soothing voice, so I really like that. Those are everybody that I've mentioned. I have one more, but they don't have a Instagram account, and also I don't know them personally, and they don't know me. Her name is Sweet Anita. She is a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer, and she has a Twitter, so I'll put that down what her Twitter is, but I haven't found her Instagram. I love Sweet Anita. So Twitch stream, if you don't know, is just a streaming service where you can go online and see live chats and everything, and she plays video games on there, and on her YouTube she'll post compilations of her tics, and she'll do react videos and stuff like that. And I think she's just so precious. I love her so much, and I want to meet her. She's just this cute, sweet British girl. And and she was recently, I don't want to say under fire, but people recently got pretty mad at her. So lame, because she has coprolalia. She's really bad coprolalia, and when people don't understand that, it's hard to get sympathy. So I resonate so much with her and just adore her so much, and everybody that I've mentioned. So please go follow all of those people. And lastly, please do my Q&A because I'm planning on posting my last TikTok Tuesday series next week, and I wanted to do a Q&A or just comments or interactions. I want to talk to people, or maybe I can talk about some of the different encounters I've had because of my TikTok Tuesdays. Either way, I've really enjoyed this so much, and I've loved putting all this information out here. That's what I've been wanting to do, and it's an idea I've had for a while. So please, if y'all have any questions about me, not even just about TikTok Tuesday, or about Tourette syndrome in general, or about the Tourette Association of America, about being a rising leader, how can you become one, what it entails, anything you want to say to me or ask me, anything. I'm an open book at this point, and I would love it so much. And I've loved doing this series so much. That was a tick. That didn't mean to be a tick. Anyway, I will see y'all next week. Happy TikTok Tuesday.